welcome back to another fan mini episode of Catch That, where we get to know our friends through their favorite R&B songs. I am naturally Elise, and that is my bro,
JR.
And we are the R&B representatives, and we are glad to be back, and we are glad to have a return guest, Mr. Keith KB Burrows. How you doing?
Hey now. I'm doing good. I'm just trying to stay cool as an ice cube in the ice tray. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all see what kind of show this is going to be. So real quick, just tell the folks a little bit about yourself, as little or as much as you'd like to tell.
All right. Well, as you did so wonderfully, my name is Keith Burrows. When I perform, I go by KB. Also, I go by Caramello Jenkins when I'm with my partner in rhyme, Jazz Digger, Diggy Fontaine of True School. I'm originally from Northern California via the Bay Area, but I've been living in Seattle, Washington for about, I believe it's 13 years or so now. And yeah, I try to be as regular as possible, but I'm still random pretty much at least one part of the day. So, you know what I'm saying?
It tracks. It makes sense.
I love music. Yeah. And yeah, I'm a father of, excuse me, 2 amazing daughters and engaged to a wonderful lady named Emily. So.
Yes. Go ahead and play over there.
Yeah.
But how about you tell us what song you decided to talk about today, and when is the first time you remember hearing it?
See, by watching some of the past episodes of Catch That Fan Minis, by the way, for those that are watching, if y'all haven't already, please check it out. I'm telling you, it'll be worth it. As far as remembering the first time, no pun intended, based on the group that we're going to discuss. I don't remember the exact first time, to be honest with you, but I just remember this being a song that just has stuck out for me just growing up. And this song is Closer Than Friends by the group Surface. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to get to it. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
I don't know what. I'm so glad y'all tuned in, but I don't even understand what's happening right now.
I'm sorry.
I have confusion just as much as y'all are, so just so you know.
Okay, go ahead. No. Okay, I'm sorry, Keith. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
There's an energy of foolishness in the air.
Okay, fine. So
I need JR to sage his life.
Because this song is actually hitting close to home right now. And I am thinking about somebody with this song. So that's why, like, Closer Than Friends, it was just like, it gets me giggly and weird and all that. So when he picks this song, even though it was like, I knew the song that he wanted, but it was so crazy. For the past couple of months, I've been listening to this song a lot. So to finally talk about it, it just kind of got me giggly because I got the person in my mind. So that's why. I'm sorry, y'all. I know everybody is like, what the hell was wrong with him? Look, I thought I was going to get through it, but I couldn't. And I was being weird, but I'm sorry.
Hey, no, that's all right. They'll catch that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure. That the song is for you. Yes. He already know. Yeah. I love this song though, honestly. Like I do. Yeah. I do love this song. I actually love it more than I do Happy, even though it sounds the same.
Hey, I was just about to say, when me and JR got on here, the first thing he said when I came on screen was, "It sounds just like Happy." He said it just like that too.
I did.
And I said, duh. Yes.
I mean, I didn't think about that before now, but Yeah, I'd have to agree.
You hear it, how it starts, and it's like it starts like that. So it's like obviously I would know, I've been hearing it for the past couple months, but at the end of the day, it's just like it sounds like that, and it just has that vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like, and I like, again, this is a song that I like with you remember an artist or a band or anything, it's familiar. You know what I mean? Because this is the time where, you know, it was that 87 album is the one with Happy on it, right?
Right. I believe so, yeah.
The first album, yeah.
Okay, and then the second one is the second wave, which this is Closer Than Friends is on this one.
Right.
To me, I'm like, that first single they came out with was I Missed, or the second wave. It didn't sound anything like something that you were familiar with Surface to me. So it was like, once you heard Closer Than Friends, it was like, okay, yeah. Remember that.
Right.
You want to hear a fun fact about I Missed is it went very high on the R&B charts in top 5, but it didn't hit. It was very low, or I think it missed the Billboard. So it didn't cross over, but it was a big black song.
Right. And doing research for this, I noticed that out of the 8 songs from the second wave album, 5 of the songs were in the, top R&B charts. In fact, I think Closer Than Friends was like number 1 for like 2 weeks. But in the top 100, I think it made, I want to say 57, somewhere around there. So none of these songs cracked the top 40, but on the R&B charts, they struck gold with this album for sure.
Oh yeah, because I mean they had, the one that really crossed over for them was that Shower Me With Your Love bull crap.
Yeah, it's the grocery store song.
It is.
It's the Atlantic Moon, post Sharon Bryant period type of song that you hear at the doctor's office and the grocery store. And one day I had just that day been talking shit about Atlantic Moon, and I walk into the grocery store, what is playing? Damn Masterpiece.
Oh God!
I found a masterpiece in you.
Oh Lord!
I was like, not only did they hit me with a song, they hit me with like the worst one.
Because it's like you can play that, you can play Always, and you can play Shower Me With Your Love. All that's the, like you said, that's the doctor's office, dentist's office type of song. And of course, that's what was crossing over during that time. To be honest with you, that's what was us. That's how we were crossing over with them sappy ass ballads and them freaking,
excuse me.
It was just awful.
Well, y'all gonna be mad at me for this. I actually love Masterpiece.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
This might be the shortest episode, probably in Catch That Family's history. My bad. I'm just gonna let y'all know. I like Masterpiece.
Hey. I mean, somebody got to like it, I guess.
So, I mean,
1 out of 3.
Somebody had to like it for it to be the song you hear in the grocery store. A lot of people liked it, apparently.
See,
it wasn't us.
No, it wasn't us. It definitely was not JR or Elise. But
other black people besides Keith.
I'll take one for the team.
Right.
Yeah, but no, those songs cross over because there's a segment of people that like that.
Well, that period of time too, those type of ballads really was pretty much the pinnacle of what was popular. And
that's
With Shower Me With Your Love.
Why? Like, I'm just like, why these sappy ass ballads was the one that was like crossing over for us during that time. It was just like.
But that's what crossed over now, keep it in perspective.
Okay.
Because I look at both sides of things. the metal hair bands, what songs of theirs were going to number one? The power ballad.
Power ballad.
Yeah.
That you got.
Yeah. Every rose.
And then when the boy bands came back in the 90s, late 90s and 2000s, what were the number ones? The sappy ballads. Even though all those boy band groups had up tempos.
Yeah.
Right?
That's true.
The power ballad. Shout Me Love, that's a power ballad.
Yeah.
Same shit. It tugs at a certain place for certain people. Not for me.
Right.
But, I'm sure there's a few sappy songs in our repertoire and you like, I don't know why I like this, but I like it.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Now, funny thing about Shout Me With Your Love, though, like you said, it is a grocery store type of song because you can be at the produce section and sing along with, the cantaloupe and the fruits, you know what I'm saying? Just like serenading it, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain this great.
But do you know what? The reason I don't like that song is not because it's sappy though.
Mm-hmm.
It's the vocal on that arrangement. It's just very like
just wasn't your cup of tea.
Keto buzz, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just too nasally for the song. He needed the hard beats behind and the synths going to kind of blend in with the voice.
Yeah, because Bernard Jackson, like his voice, like you said, has that nasal feel to it, and it hasn't changed throughout all of their, most popular songs. I mean, even with Happy, he has that voice, but there's that bounce that, I'm saying, allows you to focus on that too, and not just his voice. Where with Shout Me With Your Love, his voice is the main thing that sticks out because it's a ballad, I think. You know what I mean?
In Surface, they have, like Elise was saying before we got on, it's like they have a similar sound. You kind of know what their songs are. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, they did Let's Be Friends or New Editions.
All for Love?
Yeah, All for Love album. Yeah.
Right.
And if you listen to that song, it's like, oh, this is a Surface record.
Surface song.
Yeah, like they wrote it. You know what I'm saying? They wrote it. I don't think they produced it, but they wrote it. And it's like, yeah, I can see them singing this record. And hello, who did they have sing a lead on the record? Ricky. Ricky sound damn near like fucking Bernard. Like, I'm like, it made sense. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was just like, okay, every time I listen to that song on that album anyway, I don't know how many people listen to the All for Love album, but I do. But
hey, that got some joints on there though.
No, like, the All for Love album ain't no bitch, man.
Oh, okay, all right. I just want to make sure I don't want to be in my own company now. But
hey, no.
But the thing is, you can't put nasally voices on thin music. You can't. Right. You have to put them on something thick because there got to be something thick on the record. And and I'm not saying nasally people that are good or bad. I'm just saying, period. Even the best nasally singers, 3 of the singers in my top 10 vocalists got male vocalists all got nasally voices, 3 of them. So it's not the point of the song, Tavin. But they're beautiful voices. Nasally don't mean bad.
Yeah, right.
It's just one style. Some people silky, some people it's different shit. But like but nasally don't do good over thin. Yeah. Unless you sing like fucking Tevin Campbell. But who was singing like him?
Nobody
at that time.
Nobody. I thought you were, because Bernard wrote for your boy.
Oh, Jermaine Jackson. Yeah, don't take it personal.
Which don't that sound like that could be a Surface song?
Absolutely.
Now you know why? Because the other 2 members helped produce that song.
Yeah. And
also Two Ships in the Night.
Like I said, it was like Surface, they have a certain sound. And you know whatever song they give you, it's going to sound like a Surface record. You can see them doing it. You know what I mean?
Now, do you know this too? Because they had a hand in writing those songs for Jermaine, they had the little talking, part of the song, as they do on a lot of their own songs, including Closer Than Friends. Because, I think they were kings of that, because he's like, I know you're probably thinking that you've heard this so many times before. And girl, when you're here, I want you to stay. And when you're gone, I want you even more every day. I'm like, okay, talk that talk, Bernard. I'm just saying.
Have you ever? So I had a 12-inch of Closer Than Friends.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it has a jazz mix. You ever heard it?
I think I have, yeah, because it doesn't really have, if I'm not mistaken, no drums on it.
Mm-hmm. It's very light.
Or it's like very light.
The percussion's different, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's been a long time since I've heard it.
Yeah.
So do you prefer that version over the original?
Oh no, the original. That's golden.
Did you just do what Dart just told you that you do a lot? Did she just do this? Like, did she swiftly just did that? Like, she got the album, right? And then she pulls out the single out of nowhere. And just cat. Did you know it was a jazz mix? Girl.
If we didn't know, we know now.
Okay.
She was like,
I'm like, are you kidding me? Like this?
Yeah, man.
Damn, Elise. I love her.
But I think with Bernard's voice, it works for a song like Closer Than Friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
needed that. You didn't need, like, I think we were talking to Rel, and we was talking to him about Cases Missing You and how Joe did, the demo and all that. He did it. But like Elise was saying on that record, you didn't need a perfect vocal on that record, right?
In fact, I preferred an imperfect vocal because it was a song about feeling pain and really missing somebody.
And then with a song like Closer Than Friends, you didn't need a perfect vocal. Like, it didn't need to be like, oh God, he's singing the hell out of it. It's like you feel this song more than you thinking about the vocal to me. It's like you're feeling him, like this is his song saying, yo, like I want to be closer than friends. Like you feel him. It's not like, oh yeah, he killed that vocal run. Oh, he killed that riff. He's just, it sounded it was very Diana Ross-ish. Because y'all know she loved to talk in the middle of a record now. She loved to talk in the middle of a record now. So it gave that vibe, but it gave more the emotion of the record. That's what I like. Anyway, I'm an emotional listener anyway. So I'm not really trying to, especially a song like this, I'm like, let me feel this shit. I do not want to be like, he giving me a great vocal performance, because I think if it would have been a great vocal, it wouldn't have been what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You didn't need that. So yeah.
Hey JR.
What?
Are you an emotional listener? I forgot.
I don't like you at all. I really don't like you at all, especially after what you did on our last episode. You think I forgot about that? Yes. Yo, how you gonna put... All right.
If I say demented, some say demented.
Oh, obviously. Yes.
I'm so done.
I don't like it here. I don't like it here at all.
Look. Yeah, man. No, it's one of those songs that how it's written is, I feel it's simple, but it's to the point. Mm-hmm. And I like how he just continues on. He just first off saying, if you don't know how I feel for you, it's time to let all my feelings show.
Period.
And then he's like, I'm gonna just be straight up. I love you, and I'll never let you go. He's like, but wait a minute now. Don't think I don't realize it right now that we're just friends.
Right.
And he just keeps going. And I'm just like, I dig that. Because it's like how he's singing the song and what he's saying on the song is what I would want to say to the, the person that I have these feelings for. But I'm like, okay, Bernard's taking care of that for me. So I'm going to let you, hey, baby, listen to this. You know what I'm saying? This is how I'm feeling. If I could sing, this is what I would say to you. And I feel like he hit the nail on that.
And like you said, it's getting right to the point. And I wish we had songs like that now. I mean, we do, but I mean, as far as the mainstream's given, you know what I mean? Yes. It's like, it's taking forever to get to the point. It's like, look, I got feelings for you. It was his first, like you said, that was his first verse. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how I feel for you, it's time I let all my feelings show. That's the first verse.
Right.
Period. Exactly. Catch all of this. But
that was very aggressive.
Wasn't it?
Yes.
I was gonna say something, but I'm like, nah, I'm good.
That's like, I had to get that in. I had to get that in.
but I also like that a lyric that I like is that's showing huge vulnerability or stating vulnerability by saying, I don't want to lose your love by putting my cards on the table. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thankful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What we had. I got feelings inside. It's so strong I can't hide.
I was gonna say he has these certain nuances in certain parts of the song, like that part right there you just said, because like, he's like, right now, I won't lose your love, putting my cards on the table. I'm thankful for what we have, but I have feelings inside. And then towards the end, he just goes off, right?
My baby.
Yes.
Oh my God, y'all giving me so much nasal. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but that's what he does, though. He's like, my baby. It's like, what is baby L? Like, what is baby L? I know baby, but what is baby L?
I mean, that's what they were doing back then. Because y'all know after that, and that was what they were doing in the 80s, because in the 90s, we got ooh. Like, I mean, that's what they were doing back then. So they switched it up, y'all.
I know, and then we had BBD. Everybody talk about them but me. Nobody else. And I say shit.
But
you can't say nothing about no New Edition but her. She's the only one that can read. Patty.
But I'm just saying.
But y'all know what I mean.
Hit the out button now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that's what it was. But again, like this song to me is just such like you said, it's simple. It's very simple. Like when we were talking to Brian and how he said weak, it's so simple. It's a simple song. But it gets right to the point. It tells the story. It has the beginning, the middle, and the end. And that's it. And he has that. You know what I'm saying? Clearly the climax is when he's talking. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the climax of the record. Like, I'm letting it all bare. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the ending. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I really like about the song, because it's so simple and to the point. I don't need you to make me think what you're talking about. Let me know what it is right then and there.
Exactly.
Shut up, Elise. Shut up. Just shut up. God.
But yeah, he's just saying like, look, it's hard to explain. When you're close to me, I get a warm sensation inside. Now for me, New York peppermint patty. He just said, I just got a warm sensation inside. He said, I can't deny this. I'm going to try this each and every time you go. Look, he said, I don't want to lose your love.
Each and every.
Each and every time.
He's redundant with it. He could have said just each time, or he could have said every time. He said each and every.
Look, Bernard wasn't playing. But I'm telling you, that talking part is when he just like really gets wrong. He's like, I know you're probably thinking, he had that tone, you know what I'm saying? He didn't do that, baby. He just was like really strong about it. He was like, I know you've heard this so many times before. Girl, when you're here, I want you to stay. And when you gone, I want you even more every day. Well, if that ain't telling somebody how they feel, I don't know what to tell you.
Baby, listen.
He threw all 52 cards on the table.
Yes, he did.
He played 52 card pickup with his heart.
He ain't talking Uno.
Do you think she picked it up? Picked the heart up? Or did she just walk on, keep on?
I hope she picked it up. I hope so.
Man, I hope she didn't miss that.
I hate it here. I'm done with y'all.
Look, throughout that album, I'm just saying, they basically just put it all out there.
They did.
Like,
they did.
Shower me with your love. I want to be closer than friends because you know why? You are my everything.
Yeah.
And if you didn't catch it the first time, just know, look, I'm sorry you missed that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
I think she said no because you know what? The next song after You Are My Everything, well, I think she broke his heart. I missed.
Yeah. Look, I'm just saying. I'm saying, look.
You Are My Everything. That song was like this close to being grocery store, but the beat like so hard. It saves it from that.
It saved it.
It
I think it's New Jack Swing-esque.
Yeah.
This was their version of it. Yeah.
Well, the music they were making before the 3 albums, they were making like club and disco house type records, but they didn't have LPs. They had a bunch of 12-inch
one-off singles. Yeah. Look at that album cover. Look at the album cover. Why is it that Bernard's the happiest one out of all 3 of them? And it looked like they under a wave of. If I was under a wave of water, I wouldn't be that happy. No pun intended.
Yeah. But yeah, the music they made was more, like disco, kind of free electronic, kind of, just kind of all in that dancey vibe vein. Yeah.
And I just again, like we were saying with how these songs were number 1 on the R&B charts.
Yeah.
And it was like maybe number 60 and number 50 and on the pop charts. You know what I'm saying? Because they catered to us. So we went out and we got it. You know what I mean? And I think that's what matters. And that's what I want people to understand. It's not about having a number 1 on the Hot 100 because you could have a number 1 on the Hot 100 and you can forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Like these songs were like top 50s and 60s, but they're classic songs. You know what I'm saying? Like I cannot go to a cookout without hearing Happy. Like I just can't. Like that's going to be played. You know what I mean? So I just want people to really understand that it's not about charts for a classic record. Even though all these joints that we talking about were number 1 songs, but it was with us. Them crossover joints, they wasn't getting a lot. I think the only one was Shower Me With Love and The First Time, obviously. But, those songs were kind of like what you needed for that crossover success. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just wanted to say that.
For real. Now, I didn't know this until recently that The First Time was written even before the first album came out. But it didn't get released until the 3rd album.
Which was very smart.
Yeah, because that's what I think kept that 3rd album afloat. 3 deep even.
Yeah, but this album was a strong sophomore album because with the first self-titled record, Happy was a number 20 on the it crossed over.
Right.
And it actually didn't get the number 1 with us, and I meant to look up to see who blocked it.
Yeah, I wonder.
But because it only went to number 2, so I wonder who blocked it.
I wonder who blocked it. And then it came out at a later time, right?
You put it in the caption.
Right, because it came out in like March. So, 87. This is like March probably they got to deal with like Janet and Jody and probably them and Prince and Michael and that's Whitney. That's who they were dealing with. That's what probably still to deal with that one.
I could be wrong, but maybe Freddie Jackson too.
Ooh. Probably. Damn,
Probably a
good one.
That third album.
Owned that shit.
Yeah.
He owned it. Really.
Because I think he was around the time of his third album in '88.
Yeah.
Close to it.
That's nice and what? Nice and slow, right?
And
yeah. They probably had a problem with Freddie then. That's who it was.
And probably Luther too.
Well, not for number one, and no, not for number one. They weren't.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But see, their albums came out around the same time because the Surface album came out in '86, and so did Freddie. So yeah, they was there. Freddie was it. That's who they were dealing with.
The little thing had a spot too long.
Yeah.
Freddie had Luther came and tried to get it, and Freddie says, "Get that back after 2 weeks."
Yeah. Thank you. You had enough. We did. Service probably was like, but what about us?
Your services are no longer needed in the community. That's what, that's what Freddie was saying.
I hate it here again.
I'm just matching energy.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, Keith, we appreciate you hanging out with us and putting up with us. But this was a good conversation. We talked more about other stuff than we talked about the song.
Yeah. It's always him. It's always Keith. Because we did this the last time on his episode. We talked about more other stuff than the song. We put the song in a little bit.
Well, then I guess this is just what we do.
Yeah, that's what we do with Keith.
That's just what we do.
Yeah. We talk about it for maybe about 5 minutes and then we go off.
Well, if that's a good thing, I'll take it. Because I know
we love that. We love that. I needed this. Y'all just don't know. I needed this. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we at least scratched the surface.
I hate it here again.
Hopefully that makes y'all happy. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to shower y'all with love. That's all. To everybody out there that's watching, I'm just trying to shower y'all with love.
Why do you watch this show? Thank you, though.
You're right.
I want to know why.
This ain't the first time this is happening. I'm just saying.
Oh, you missed on that one. You missed.
I did.
I cannot. Please.
Hey, I don't take it personal, okay?
Ooh. Why?
But Mr. Keith, how about you tell folks how they may find you and check out the other things that you do?
Well, I'm on Instagram under Keith R. Burrows. That's KEITH, the letter R, BURROUGHS. All one word, no spaces. And pretty much the same on Facebook under Keith Burrows. And if you want to see some silly content that I do on TikTok, I'm under KayBee, the number 3278.
Dope. Well, again, thank you. And we thank all our viewers. I don't know why y'all watch it, but I'm so glad you're here and bring some old cousins to the barbecue and get with us. So like, subscribe, and share. And we will catch y'all on the next catch.
Awesome. Peace out, y'all. Hey.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to another fan mini episode of Catch That, where we get to know our friends through their favorite R&B songs. I am Naturally Elise, and that is my brother,
JR.
And we are the R&B representatives. And today we are welcoming back one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, My very good sister friend and absolutely big friend of the show, Maxine. Hey.
Hey, y'all. Hey, glad to be back. Thank you for having me.
Always.
You know how excited JR gets when you schedule?
Yes.
Well, you know that's my fave right there. That's my fave right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So before we jump into the shenanigans, tell the folks a little bit about yourself as much as you like folks to know.
I am struggling under the weight of retrograde. I am a podcaster. I host a show called Mostly Max and Other Things, where I basically rant for maybe 20 minutes to an hour. And some of my faves, y'all have been on the show. And yeah, it's a thing I do, among other things.
Yes. So how about you tell folks what song you picked to talk about today?
I will do that very thing. I picked Shine On by Luke James and the New Deco Ensemble featuring Samoht and Sensei Bueno.
Ew, you did it!
Ew. Hey, I got you.
Because it couldn't have been me.
I was like, let me get this up so I can read it.
And tell me, when do you first remember hearing the song and how did it make you feel that first time?
It was Twitter that made me check the song out. Comedian Jerome Russell was talking about it and he was going up for a crazy high. And he was like, I cannot stop playing this. So I was like, let me find out. And I was like, let me go see what he's talking about. So I went and I played it. And I was like, bitch, it's an orchestra. I love an orchestral situation.
Yes, God.
And it just sounded so lovely to me. Mm-hmm. And I just kept playing it. I played that shit for weeks. I still play it. It's to the point where I play it so much, whenever I ask Siri to do something for me, it always comes up in the play every time. Because she knows, one, how washed I am, and two, which songs I really, really like.
Oh gosh. So I have a well, not confession, but I actually didn't, before you picked the song, I didn't really know the song. I might have heard it once before because I do like check for Luke James, but I don't know, maybe the first time I heard it I was distracted or whatever, or I just didn't hear it at all. But oh my God, I was when I first played it, I was like, I like this a lot. It's
such a sweet little surprise, right? I didn't see that coming.
Did not see that coming. That's not what I was expecting when I turned. It was just like very ethereal, kind of magical,
lush, very lush sounding.
Yeah. Ooh, yes, lush. Yes.
Well, I knew about the joint honestly because I've been a Luke James fan. You know what I'm saying? Since he came out, since I saw him doing I Want You on the BET Honors. I think that's when everybody caught who Luke James was.
And he's
writing for other people and doing all that. And it was like, yo, this dude is singing. Like, we got a real singing dude. You know what I'm saying? Because the ones around that time, I ain't even going to say it. But this is 2009. Y'all catch where I'm throwing. But so after that, I was a fan of him. He came out with his EP like Luke, and then he came with Whispers in the Dark, and then he finally came out with his album, Luke James, which I was so disappointed on the album. I was so disappointed. It hurt because I'm like, I want him to win. I went on Amazon and literally got the CD.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? So I was like I'm supporting this
commitment.
dude. You know what I mean? And then I was like disappointed. And I was just like, oh, Luke. But I was like, you know what? I support it. I was like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I hope he out there, you know, he was on tour with B and, you know, getting that exposure, which I thought was great. So then when he did the movie, the New Edition movie, he came out with Drip and he came out with These Arms. I was like, okay, this is what I want. This is what I want. Then nothing. We got no album. Yeah. We got nothing.
The acting. Yeah, I'm here acting.
We got nothing. So then our brother Sim was like, yo, Luke James just came out with this live album. I was like, he did? And he was like, yeah. And he was like, well, you didn't know? I was like, well, no, I knew the last like EP he came out to, what was it called? To Feel Love. He came out with that. And then he came out with the joints, All This Love, Blow, Gratitude, and Shine On. So I was like, oh, okay, he did the live joint. I listened to that joint and Shine On. I said, oh, shit. Like, it literally stopped me because the original version was cool. But this live version that they did, I was like, yo, they singing their asses off. You know what I'm saying?
Like, they're good singing, okay?
Good singing. I was just like, yo, we haven't had that in a minute. And y'all know how it is when you get, you know, two.
It's like you hungry, you just got a cracker.
To do two duets. You know how that go. It can go bad. And we get horrible duets. So I was like, you know, I was like, Sam, what he gonna do? What Luke gonna do? Like, what we doing here? And when they went in and Sam holds that note.
Woo! My God.
Oh my God. And the drums comes in.
First of all, Luke let you know what the fuck was going to happen.
Period.
Very early. Period. With his nonsense lyrics. Let's be real, those lyrics are nonsense. Baby, you're God's sign. Heaven on the inside. That is why I find whenever awake, collide, you're my ray of light. It's nonsense, guys. But baby, he hit that note on the end of that bitch.
Oh my God.
Oh, this is what we're doing.
Yes.
I am tapped in.
That's what you do. That's how you do. It got me there. It got me there. And then when Sam comes in and it was just like,
ooh, boy.
Ooh, and
they're not playing it all.
Yes, and the way they finessing it, like they show
back and forth.
It was like, this is some singing for y'all. Like, we not gonna play with y'all on this record because I don't know what y'all new dudes is doing. Even though
came in here with his cowboy hat on in the video and just
you know he bought that cowboy hat right before that video. He made sure that shit was clean. Like,
like, who is this man?
You hate this place, Elise? I said it for you.
I hate it here. I really do.
Oh God. But see, I know him from from the Terrell show. That's where I met him. That's where I met him from.
I never heard of him until this song.
Really? Yeah, I know him from Terrell's show. So when he came on, he's a singing dude himself too. So I was just like, okay. And then like when I listen to his music, it's like he can really sing because he's also on the joint with PJ Morton on his new album. He got him. He got look, PJ Morton knows who sing and who don't.
Okay.
So he got him on it. So I was like, yo, this dude, I want more duets. Like for me, I want more live albums like this.
Yeah.
So people can really show their talent.
We don't get a lot of those anymore. It's sad. It feels like there was a period where it was almost a requirement, right? Like you got your regular smuggler, whatever they do, the album does really well. Or even if it doesn't, you get a live album based on that other album. Like what we got with Erica, we got with Jill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that shit becomes legendary.
Yeah. Like even our dudes, you know what I'm saying? D'Angelo, Maxwell, like they were showing like, yo, y'all like the songs on the album because everybody got to get a little tuning on the album, no shade. But it's the truth. But now we gonna get on these mics to show y'all what it is.
What
and
I can really do.
New James and Samoht did that. They did that.
Do Prince what he said. My mic, do it.
What?
My mic is on.
My microphone is on. This is not Memorex. My microphone is on. I was like, yo,
my microphone is on. I want you to know.
And then you do the little
get her.
He was good for some shade.
Yes. Oh God. Oh, the king
for some shade. Because he let you know off rip he didn't fuck with whatever it was you was talking about.
Yeah.
My favorite was when they were talking about how Michael Jackson wanted him to duet with him on Bad, and he was like, your butt is mine. Who's singing that?
Because I'm not singing that to him, and he sure ain't singing that to me.
I was like, get him out of here, please. Please leave me alone.
God.
Oh my God. He was such a shady little goose.
Yes.
A shady tree.
Yes.
Back to Luke James.
Back to Luke James. Sam. Yes. But yeah, didn't that give y'all like a feeling of, because I said this, I try to think of like male duets that were kind of like dope, right? And the only two that came to my mind was actually Case and Joe and Luther and Gregory Hines.
That's what came to mind for me too.
Yes.
What?
We don't really get those anymore.
No.
What about Chico and Joe? That comes to mind.
That was right. No guarantee.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a bop. No lie about because
that.
it's like
That's
you don't
true.
get too many like dudes that get together and it's like a good.
You don't get dudes, and you don't really get posse cuts no more.
No.
You know, we used to get like posse cuts in R&B and hip hop.
Yes.
You don't really get that too much.
Because I'm trying to think.
Because the most recent is probably Lessons, the remix.
Yeah.
With Ero and Cornbread and Raheem and Kevin. Who I do not know who Kevin is. I don't know who Kevin Ross is, but I do enjoy that remix.
He's dope. He's one of the ones that I do like. Luke and Sam and like these dudes that can really sing, like Jay Ronell and Sergio and Gene Noble and Hamilton.
Y'all gonna have to give me a
yes,
playlist, because I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes can really sing, and I want them kind of push. That's why I'm like, with this record, hopefully we got executives that's paying attention,
hear it, and understand what can be done.
Yeah, like you can get this and see the talent. Because I think that's what everybody is on social media talking about. It's not even about the music. Because I mean, cool, the music is cool. It is what it is. But I think everybody is talking about the talent. And if we get a lot of these unplugs and we get a lot of these live albums, it can bring back the instrumentation. Because like Max, you said, we love an orchestra. The orchestra is beautiful on this record. Like,
so good. The last album that I was like, oh my God, like I need more of this. Was Laura Mbula's album with the Metronome
I got
orchestra,
put onto that by Deshaun,
which was stunning.
Yes,
because she could sing,
yes,
and just the arrangements and all of that. You put an orchestra on it, like some of my favorite, like that was a favorite of mine, and Ray Charles's Modern Sounds in Country and Western.
Yes,
there's one of those. I think one of the first big orchestral albums that he did, and everybody was like, "What are you doing? This is nonsense." And then it was everything.
Yeah,
I love it when people stretch and they want to, collab with different sounds, and even if they get weird. That's why I liked Cody Chestnut's first album, because it was just fucking weird, and you knew it was in his like bedroom or something he was recording it in, and it just sounded raw and just. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I like too. Because I mean,
I love it when an artist stretches.
Sam Cooke did it with Live at the Copa, and that's like literally a childhood album for me. But it was different. It wasn't. We normally him with the gospel and this, but he stepped out of his box and was like, "Yo, this is in front of a white audience, so I'm gonna give them me, but I'm gonna still give them something that's appealing to them." And the band was behind them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the conductor, Renee Hall. And he conducted them so nice through these songs, and they sounded so beautiful. And when I was thinking about this song, I was thinking about that album, because I was like, Sam did the same thing. And I was just like, he's a Sam too. So I was like, oh, it works. Like, oh, it works. That's why I want more live albums, man.
That's what I need. And like, even going back to the song, like, once Sam comes in, like, not for nothing, that is one of the few parts of the song where it's not complete nonsense, where he's like, he was like, "We're never far, I'm a native of your heart," which is the cutest thing I've ever heard in my life. I live in your heart, girl. You love me like the stars above, never giving up on me. I know where I'm supposed to be. Okay.
She loves this song, yo. She's giving us lyrics by line by line. I love it. I
do. I love it so much. I mean, that is probably the least nonsensical of it. That's probably the most lyrical like content that we got in the song.
Yeah.
But like, he means that shit. Look,
And
you love me like the stars.
And I'm glad because this is Luke James's record. And I'm glad he let, Sam come in and kind of shine
Take that
on
bitch
it.
Over.
Yo,
to shine on it.
Oh, snap. I ain't even catch my own shit. Nice.
I see what you did there.
I ain't even catch the shit. Thanks, Elise.
Good job.
I ain't even catch
Good job.
And you have a show called Catch That.
I know. I should be ashamed.
Why never?
But he came in and Luke just let him go. Luke was like,
I love that.
Do you? I ain't even gonna step on your toes.
Let them
That's why
get to know
he came
you.
in after he held that long note. Luke came in and did like a ooh, like he was like, I ain't even gonna mess with you. Like we ain't gonna do no because the song don't call for no vocal battle. You know what I mean? Now you know who would let this would have been like Patty or something. Patty been like, oh no,
Lord.
Oh no,
Not
no,
on my record.
Not on mine. I'm the
not on my watch.
Yes. Absolutely.
Been battling in there, okay?
Yes.
It would have been a battle for sure. Like Luke was like, I'm gonna get out the way and let you do all the runs you have.
Yes.
All of them. I'm gonna let you hit every note.
I want them to do more duets, actually.
So do I.
I want this for them too. I want them to do more duets because this was just beautiful.
And then like it was so bad where I was listening to it, like I would, because the best for me is to hear it like, noise canceled headphones.
Yes.
Dark, quiet, and the song just rides. It's so good. It's so good. So good.
Awesome.
It's just so good.
Awesome.
Like from the top to the bottom, like just the orchestra, the arrangement, not the lyrics, but like the singing.
That's what you really focus on this record, though. I don't think
it's the singing. You're not listening to the lyrics.
The singing.
It's just so pretty.
It's just so pretty.
Like it's just for one word.
Vocals are lovely.
It's just pretty.
Yes, it's
cool.
very pretty. And with the
It's
orchestra
so
behind it, it makes it so much sweeter.
It makes it feel rich and lush, like decadent. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Oh, I love it so much.
Yes.
I love an orchestral arrangement for that reason, because it gives the song body. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like it gives it gravitas. Like it gives it something like a good red wine. Like it's almost chewy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because it's just like the strings, and then like I said, after what's his name came in with the that note, and the drummer just comes in like at the right time, and it was just like, oh. Like,
so good.
Yeah, like it's blissful. I haven't used
that's it. That's it. Blissful. That's it. Blissful. That's it. That's it right there.
I think I
like
got
that.
it from you, Elise. I think you used that like 2 episodes ago. So I'm going
Look at y'all.
I was like, yeah, blissful. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's definitely it.
Oh.
Like
the song is like, it's like the afterglow. It's the post-coital afterglow. That's what this song is.
Right.
It's like that beautiful break on when the cops come knocking after you've finished your work, and it fades back in.
That
let
part.
You know it's time for the next round.
Yes.
Rounds. Okay.
Oh God.
I love it here. Yeah.
Oh, now you love it here.
Oh, you like it now?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's true though, but like it's a song for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is a song to clap cheeks to.
Absolutely. Did you really just do?
Go get your friend. Go get your friend, JR.
I know.
Get out of here. Take out of here.
I would say this. If anybody wants to know how to sing like dudes, I would recommend this record to go to. So you can see there ain't no extra running. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to jacquees it out here, and I ain't got time.
Oh, please don't.
Please.
I don't know nothing about the new people, but I know that voice sucks. So
running all over the place.
I watched him almost get his shit rocked by Keith Sweat playing around. Keith Sweat had to remember.
Oh yeah. that New York came out of him? Like, and then he was like, "You're gonna have to apologize to me, young man." I said, "Oh, there it is."
I was like, "You better start saying sorry, young person."
You know what I'm saying?
Let the goons have you.
I'm sorry.
That's what it is.
That boy
so that's why I was so glad you picked this record. I was so glad. I was like, yo, people need to know about this song because these guys.
I was like, am I the only one that's obsessed? Because like literally I found out about it on Twitter. He was obsessed with it. And then I was like obsessed with it. And I was like, is everybody else? Am I alone with this?
Yeah, I was just like, When you picked it, I was just like, because I was like, because Elise, she was like, people need to start picking things new. So, I
had to think about it.
Yeah. She was like, she like, y'all, she threatening people. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Stop it. No,
it was a toss-up though for a minute.
People did some new ones. And because both Lauren and Maxine had picked older songs for their first two songs, I said I would just challenge them to do a newer song just to, shake things up. Don't act like that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Did the text message go like that, Max?
It did. It wasn't no threat. Okay. She was just like, y'all been with your washed ass music, pick something new.
Okay, there it is. That's what that is. That's that is.
I'm paraphrasing. No, she was nice. It wasn't no threat. She was like, I'll challenge you.
Y'all sit on a throne of lies.
All of my throne is full of truth. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know anything. I don't know.
JR. I don't know.
I don't know.
JR, watch it. Like, he always tell me, he like,
here she
watch
goes.
it. Watch it. He get real serious. I'm like, ooh.
Oh shit. Better back it up. End up like Jack
Queen to you yesterday too.
I'm like, apologize, young man.
You owe me an apology.
Sorry.
Because the goons was ready. Okay? The goons were there. I was like, that's a flashy Harlem nigga from Polo Grounds. You better say sorry.
Okay.
You better say sorry right now, young man. You know, like I know.
Right.
Because don't let the smooth taste fool you, all the slow jams and shit.
Right. I'm not that guy. Like,
don't quiet down. Humble yourself.
Yeah.
But going back to the song, I think that my favorite part is when Sam really goes the fuck off.
Yeah.
And he just get country on your ass in the middle of the song, where we're not even like trying to act as if we're trying to enunciate things anymore. And it was just like, shine on me. Shine your light on me.
It really was. It was very country. Very country. It was like,
I love it.
I was just like, okay, because at first it took you there because, like you said, like after he comes out of that, and it's like he gets real country. I'm like, ooh, yeah, he's taking it back home to the roots here because he ain't even enunciating anymore. Like
nothing. No, we're done. We're done with these lyrics.
We're done. It's all on me now. And Luke was like, well, you go right ahead.
You got it. You got it. Go ahead. I'll come in on the end.
Yeah, I'll give you a little. I'm gonna when we fade out. I'm gonna be the last.
That's when I come in. Right. I'm gonna get in where I fit in after that.
Yeah.
Sam Shirley pulled up and was like, "Shine on me, like, all right, let's go, let's go."
Oh,
this what we doing? Let's go.
Yes.
Perfect yelling in your house song. Perfect.
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Perfection. Shower singing, phenomenal for the shower.
Phenomenal for the shower.
Highly recommend.
Yes.
Highly
absolutely.
Recommend.
I agree.
Because have I yelled to that song in the shower? Sure. Absolutely.
That's either me? Oh yeah. And I'm in the shower and them acoustics in the shower sound so great.
I don't, but the acoustics are phenomenal.
Right. I don't, but what? Woo-wee.
Because you could what I love is like the rises and falls that Sam was doing throughout, where it would be like, shine your light on me, shine your light on me, and he'll go, shine on me, and just shine on me. It's just hysterical. Let me go low and then go high.
That is so true. And that's because of, honestly, the instrumentation of, what's his name? Sensei, right?
Mm-hmm. And the new Deca Orchestra. He was just riding it, you know?
It's like
he was riding the waves of the song.
That's
whatever they were doing, he was riding it.
He was riding that wave with his
jump right in the pocket
and all.
Yes. When I saw the video, I was like, what is this? Because first of all, I came in on the song. That's it. I was like, oh, there's a whole album. Oh shit, I should listen to that. But I couldn't get past Shine On. So I still haven't finished that album.
Oh my!
I put it on and left the house. Beautiful stuff. I like the entire thing. And did you hear the version of These Arms of Mine with the orchestra? Beautiful.
It's not on this album.
I saw it on YouTube. Stunning.
Oh no!
Stunning. It is lovely. I will
listen to it.
It is lovely. I actually prefer it to the album version.
Really?
It's lovely.
Okay, I'm on it.
Like Luke is going in.
Yeah, because he's going on the regular record as it is. So, to have an orchestra.
There's an orchestral version of it. Beautiful.
Oh yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it.
You will enjoy. It is lovely.
Yes.
But I need more of that, and I can't get past Shine On. Like they knew what they were doing when they put it on the end of the album.
That's what I was about to say. That's the last song, and you was like, I haven't listened to the album.
No. Some of it don't remember, but that I remember.
So honest, I'm
sorry.
They knew this is the last song.
They knew I wasn't gonna be able to get past it.
Yeah.
Whenever I do it, I stay asking old girl in the Fed's ass speaker to play it again. I can't say her name, but she's gonna freaking say something in the middle of this shit again.
Oh yeah. I don't want those problems because I had that in a couple of episodes too, and I was just like, you know what? I gotta pull this plug because you talk too much.
She the Feds. She always clapping her gum.
Straight Feds. Oh,
but yeah, I stay telling her to run that back. Play it again.
Yes.
Play it again.
Mm-hmm. It sounds so, and I like it listening on headphones, like you said, because it's like you're one with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you're one.
You're like immersed in it completely.
You're in it, and that's what I love about. Like when I played it in my car, did it have the same? Of course, because I know it now, so I'm gonna say different parts and stuff like that. But with headphones, when I am at work, I just
it's just so
tune
good.
out. And please. And it'd be like all the time at work, as soon as I'm tuning out on a record, somebody will want to call me. But this song, when I first heard it and I was listening to the album at work and it was the last song, I was in the trance and it was like, I was like,
hello.
I'm focused on this record. I'm not getting out of this song until it's over. Then you get me. You know what I mean? Then we cool.
You know a song is good where it's like, no one talk to me until it finishes.
Yes, leave me be.
Everybody shut your face. I'm vibing right now. Yes. Everyone shut your mouth. This is absolutely going to be an addition to my traveling music playlist. I have a playlist of songs that I always go to, like to calm the fuck down, like on planes and stuff. Yeah, it's going to definitely be added to it.
That's maybe a thought, because I'm flying in like 2 weeks. So maybe I need to put that on the playlist. That's smart. Thanks. I got it.
You're welcome.
Yes.
There's always a constant. Whenever I travel, I always play Norah Jones' Come Away With Me because of the way that song just,
Oh, God.
I take a deep breath and you just come right down.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that song is, that project is a meditation. Honestly.
That joint is 20 years old now. I can't even believe it.
Ain't it?
Shut up.
This is 20 years old. She got a 20-year-old deluxe version of it with like demos and shit on it.
Oh, really?
Wow. Yeah, it's on streaming. I pulled that immediately.
I bet.
That joint like 24 fucking songs long. I'll save it for a trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's that kind of thing where you get the songs that kind of change your energy and kind of, you know, like they're meditative and you just kind of relax and just, you know, just kind of release all your tension really quick. Shine On is like that. Definitely like that. Just the way you just kind of marinate in it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yes.
They knew what they were doing, though. They knew what they were doing with that one.
Absolutely.
Fave. I'm surprised at how much I like it. You know, I'm washed. I'd be listening to old stuff. I became that person where it's like stuff that's like 10 years old that I'm still listening to that. You know what I mean? It's, you know, and obviously shit that's 30 years old, I'm still listening. 40 years old. Obviously, I'm still listening to that. Because watch, I own it.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you for hanging out with us and
as usual,
and sharing love with us
and having us laugh.
Anytime.
Yeah, and just shining on.
Shining on.
I knew that was coming. I knew it. That train is never late.
Shine on that. Always a pleasure, as always. Y'all are my faves, as you know. It's always a good time when we get together.
And let people know how they can find you and your podcast.
If I want to be found. No, I'm
kidding. If you want to be found.
The podcast is wherever you like to listen to podcasts. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's on Stitcher. It's on Google Podcasts. It's everywhere. It's, you know, I try to drop a new episode every Friday. So there's a bunch of episodes now. Yeah, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah. It's therapy. But you can also find me talking shit and ranting about other things on Twitter at Mostly Max. And you can also find me on IG at Mostly Max and other things.
Yes. Well, yes. Thank you. And we thank everybody that's watching. And we love y'all family. And bring us some more cousins by subscribing and sharing our content. And we will really appreciate it. And we will catch y'all.
Absolutely should too. Y'all should do that because
you heard the
word. We didn't say it. She did.
Fix your lives.
But
go on ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Catch that.
Okay.
But we will catch y'all on the next episode of Catch That.
Peace.